Hey everybody, I have a new collection finds video for you today. It's been a couple, well, actually a little over a week I think, since I last uploaded anything, and that's because I just haven't had much free time. I'm in college, and some stuff in the real world's been keeping me from any sort of internet productivity. I'm sure you understand, so anyway, let's just get started with the pile of crap I just got. I'm just going to start off with the PS1 memory card. It's a double memory card. It's an off-brand. Performance is the name of the brand. I paid $10 for it. Still haven't taken the price sticker off. It's two memory cards. You press this button, the color of the light there changes from green to orange or whatever, and you're accessing a second memory card. It's very cool. If you want to get a memory card for the PS1, this is the one to get. This one has a bunch of save files for Final Fantasy VII on it already, and a few of those are at like 99 hours, 59 minutes, which is, I'm guessing it can't go past that number. And that basically tells me that probably the person who had this might have some cool stuff on there, like Knights of the Round, and all the characters leveled up to like 99 or whatever. And that I kind of want to play around with that. I just haven't really had the time to, but I'll get back to you on that. I might put that in another video, actually, because I've never actually seen a lot of that stuff. I've played the hell out of that game, but I've never done a complete run. So, up next, Dragon Warrior, specifically the manual for it. I've had a copy of the game for a couple months now. Didn't cost me too much. It's not a particularly rare game, so anyway, yeah, I just grabbed the manual. It's got some different artwork in it, which is pretty nice. I like it. And it actually sort of explains the game a little bit, too, of course, being a manual. I mean, I like the artwork. It's not like the standard Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior artwork done by the Dragon Ball guy, I think. But, you know, it's still nice to have the manual for the game, even if it doesn't have the artwork that's associated with the series. Up next, a pair of PC games I grabbed from a thrift store. This one, Blade of Darkness. Unfortunately, I didn't check the inside of it to see that it actually had the game in it. It doesn't. I don't know anything about this game. It's by Codemasters, who are one of the better NES unlicensed developers, if I remember right. I know they made unlicensed NES games. I just don't. I think they were the ones who made like Micro Machines, which is pretty good. But yeah, it kind of looks like a generic PS1 era ultra-violent brawler. So I don't really feel too bad about missing out on that, but I kind of wish I would have checked to see if I had the manual. I'm sure I can find the game. I'm sure I can find the game online for cheap, though. Up next, this one I'm actually pretty excited about. Age of Wonders, complete in the box. It also didn't have the game with it. But that doesn't bother me because I had the game already. And now I have a complete set with the book, the game, the manual, everything. Which is pretty awesome. I love this game, and now we have it complete in box. Very cool. Another bunch of cool crap I got was stuff for the 32X. Specifically, the instruction manual, some, I don't know, some other information bits for it, and a little diagram for how to hook the thing up. The guys at Voltage Video Games hooked me up with that, as well as these, the little metal inserts you put into the cartridge slot of your Genesis to hold the thing in. They actually make the thing run a lot better. It's usually, like, it has some. I've had some problems with it. Like, I have to kind of wiggle it around a little bit to get it set just right. Otherwise, I just get audio and no video. But yeah, those kind of prevent that problem. I haven't had that problem since, which is a huge plus. And Cosmic Carnage, complete in the box. Manual, game, very cool. This is one of the cheesier, dumber fighting games I've ever seen. You're aliens, you're on a spaceship, and you're fighting for the last escape pod. It's stupid, it's not very good, but it's fun and cheesy. Can't really complain about that. And up next, an NES game, Legacy of the Wizard. Apparently it's an RPG. I haven't actually sat down to play it at all. But I got this because I just grabbed a random NES game because I had 49 NES games. I wanted to get number 50. And then after counting it, I have 51 counting this one. So I didn't need to grab it, but I guess I miscounted. Apparently that copy of Pro Wrestling I traded for a friend was my 50th NES game. So, but you know, hey, yeah, I have another one. It cost me $2. It might be decent, might not be. Who cares? It's $2. At that price, you're not going to complain. And a few things I got like over the past couple days. This one I got a few days ago. Red Ninja. It's like Tenchu, a lot like Tenchu. And looking at the cover, you kind of know where their priorities were. But it's an interesting game. It has a lot of good ideas in it, but it's not good. It controls like crap. The camera angle, like the camera controls are really floaty. It's like they're really loose. You know, and it's just really, it controls like crap. It would have been a very good game if it didn't control like crap. It's very reminiscent of Tenchu. If you like Tenchu, check this one out. It's not too much. So it's like $5 to $10. And the one thing that I thought was really cool is you can, like, when you have your back to a wall and there's a guard, like, standing there, and you can pop out from behind the wall and just say, like, "Hey, hot stuff, you've been working awfully hard tonight." And then he just comes in like, "Oh, I'm going to get laid." Then you stab him. When I heard that described as something you can do in this game, I thought, big smile, that sounds hilarious. I've never actually been able to pull it off. I can do the "hey hot stuff" part, but it's like, they see the one time the guard actually saw me doing that, it's like, "Ninja killer!" Really? I mean, I'm probably doing it wrong. But the game's controls are crap, but it's, I like it. It's terrible, but I like it. Because it could be good. It's almost good. And then a few games I got yesterday. I actually picked up a Genesis, complete in box Genesis game for like $2, but I can't find it at the moment. I played it all the way through in like 10 minutes, and it's Barney's hide and seek adventure or whatever. Barney's hide and seek game. Don't judge me. It's $2. A lot of you would have too. It's something you can get like a really cheap laugh at, and then you're done, and you're probably never going to play it again. That's the case with me. I paid like $3 for it, like $2 actually, I think. I paid like $3. I got like 10 minutes worth of entertainment out of it, chuckling at how stupid it was, and it's a kid's game. I mean, what do you expect? It's made for very young children. So, I mean, what do you expect? But still, it was a decent, quick laugh. Terrible game that I wouldn't let a 5-year-old play, but still, because it's mind-rottingly stupid. And a couple of PS2 games. Actually, I'm going to start off with the one that most people would be interested in. It's for the original Xbox. They had a copy of this for the PS2, but it was like twice the price, so I grabbed the Xbox version. It's the Platinum Hits version of Silent Hill 2. I've never played any of the Silent Hill games. It's October, Halloween month. I'm going to sit down and play this. Hell, since it's October, I'm also going to sit down and play a couple of these, just grabbing them like here. Clock Tower 3, which was another one of those games that was almost good, but the bad guy just keeps showing up every like 5 minutes. Just kind of gets annoying rather than scary. Resident Evil 4, also never played that. I had this for like at least a year. And Deadly Premonition, which I actually haven't sat down to play in a while, so that's gonna be my Halloween month. all these games. I really don't have much to say about Silent Hill. I don't know a thing about it. But I've heard that it's really good. The first 2 games especially. But, if I like this, I might go and grab some of the other ones in the series. Now, the PS2 games I got. First up, the Operative, No One Lives Forever. A little $2 game. All these were actually cheap. Each of the PS2 games I got for $2. This game is a first-person shooter, kind of like a British spy caper. And, I really didn't play it too much. I just played it to see if it worked. And having seen, like, the opening cinematics of it, even if it's really bad, it gets my seal of approval just because it's really charming. It's got, like, that... What if the David Niven Casino Royale movie didn't suck? I don't know. It might suck. I don't know. But I can't imagine it being worse than the David Niven Casino Royale. I like David Niven. I like James Bond. They don't go together. They shouldn't go together. Ever. Up next is sort of a cult classic game. First-person shooter, cel-shaded graphics. 13. Main character is played by David Duchovny. Adam West plays another character in here, and I think she was an R&B singer. Eve plays a character. No one remembers or cares about Eve, let's be honest. It's all about Fox Mulder and Batman. Yeah, no, I played it a little bit. It actually seems really, really good. I love the cel-shaded, like, cartoonish graphic novel graphics. I like that. I appreciate that. The music's really good, too. Charming little game. Highly recommend it from what little I've played. Especially considering it's $2. I'm not sure if the Xbox or GameCube versions or the PC version go for more, but whatever, who cares. PS2 version's $2, check it out. Last up, Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Now, the sticker here says $4, $3.99, but the Devil May Cry bonus disc, they cut me a deal here, cut a couple bucks off of it, because the bonus disc, I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of damaged. It's got some, like, chips in the plastic on the back of it, kind of. Yeah, I don't really care too much. I'm not a big fan of Devil May Cry, to say the least. But, I've wanted to play this for a while. If I remember right, this is the Resident Evil that has that really cool scene where, like, Claire kind of runs into the Umbrella Corporation guards. They're, like, holding her up. She puts her hands up in the air, drops her gun, and then drops for the gun, grabs it mid-fall, shoots some propane tanks or something behind them when she's falling, and kills the Umbrella guards. And that was actually really cool. I remember that vividly from, like, the advertisements and just thinking, that is so awesome. But I just really kind of want to sit down and play this. I'm probably going to wait until I have a little more free time, like over the weekend, which is also how I'm going to play Silent Hill. I'm going to play this in the dark, late at night, when I'm half awake. That seems like the best way to play it. Anyway, there. Some new additions to my collection. Like, if you liked what you saw, I don't know, comment, subscribe, whatever. Or, comment about the games I got here, some of the stuff I have. I'm not selling any of it, trading any of it, unless you make me a really good offer, and I really don't, whatever. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day, and I will try not to go another, 8 days without a video again. Thanks.